There's something hauntingly powerful about Sigma males that people notice long before they understand it. A presence that's quiet, yet heavy, calm, yet intense, detached, yet strangely magnetic. But the real mystery isn't in how they talk, walk, or behave. It lies in the one shadow trait they carry within themselves, a psychological scar disguised as strength, a hidden mechanism that shapes their entire personality. Every Sigma male has it. Every Sigma male protects it. And every Sigma male hides it so well that even the closest people in his life will never see its true form. And the strange thing is, this trait was not something he chose. It's something life forced on him. A Sigma male is not born detached. He becomes detached. He's not born silent. He becomes silent. He's not born mysterious. He becomes mysterious. Somewhere in his life, at a young age or at a crucial moment, the Sigma male faced an emotional event that rewired him completely. It may have been betrayal, abandonment, family chaos, emotional neglect, or watching people he trusted turn into people he feared. It could have been something small that slowly built up over time, or something big that shattered him instantly. Whatever it was, that moment planted a seed inside him. A seed of emotional withdrawal, a seed of inner control, a seed of quiet self-reliance. And that seed eventually grew into his shadow trait, the ability to detach emotionally before anyone gets the chance to hurt him. Most people fear being alone. Sigma males don't. Most people fear losing people. Sigma males don't. Most people fear silence. Sigma males feel safest inside it. This is the shadow trait they carry. Not the lack of emotion, but the ability to lock every emotion away so deeply that no one else can reach it. He can love someone intensely and still appear unaffected. He can feel heartbreak and still walk through life like nothing happened. He can sense manipulation and cut the connection without a single confrontation. And for people around him, this becomes confusing, painful, and sometimes even intimidating. People assume Sigma males don't care. But the truth is the opposite. They once cared too much, and it destroyed them. The shadow trait was created as a shield, a way to prevent the same emotional collapse from happening again. He learned that people aren't always who they seem, that love isn't always stable, that trust can turn into a weapon, and that depending on anyone, emotionally or mentally, can become the fastest route to disappointment. So he built a world of his own, a world where his emotions answer only to him. Even when a Sigma male loves someone, he never lets that love dominate his mind. He's always ready for things to change. Not because he expects the worst, but because he has lived through it enough times to know that anything is possible. If someone he loves pulls away, lies, betrays him, or starts acting differently, his shadow trait activates immediately. While other men break down, chase, beg, or try to fix things desperately, a Sigma male simply shifts into emotional survival mode. His heart goes silent, his energy disconnects, and slowly, the emotional bond he once had begins to dissolve like it never existed. People who date or get close to a Sigma often describe the same experience. He was so deep, so warm, so present, and then suddenly he became distant, unreadable, unreachable. This isn't him trying to punish anyone. This isn't manipulation. This is protection. This is the shadow trait, making sure he never falls apart again. His detachment comes from intelligence, not carelessness. A Sigma male watches everything. The tone you use when you talk, the changes in your behavior, the way you treat him when you're upset, the way you treat him when you don't need anything from him. He notices patterns, inconsistencies, hidden intentions, emotional red flags, sometimes before you even realize you're showing them. And the moment he senses danger, he retreats into himself, not out of fear, but out of instinct. Because of this, people often misjudge him. They call him heartless, cold, emotionally unavailable. But the irony is that Sigma males feel everything more intensely than most men. They just refuse to let emotions control them. They refuse to give people the power to break them. They refuse to hand anyone the key to their inner world unless they see long-term consistency. And even then, half that world remains locked forever. This shadow trait also gives the Sigma male a strange kind of power. People who cannot control him fear him. People who cannot dominate him envy him. People who cannot break him become obsessed with him. His silence becomes louder than others' anger. His absence becomes heavier than others' presence. His calmness becomes more threatening than others' aggression. A Sigma male doesn't shout, argue, or demand respect. He creates an atmosphere that commands it. And yet, beneath all this strength, there's a quiet truth. Sigma males get tired. They get exhausted from carrying everything alone. They get overwhelmed by their inability to open up. Sometimes they want to explain what they feel, but the words get stuck because their shadow trait stops them. It whispers, "Don't say it. Don't trust it. Don't risk it." And so he remains silent, even when he wants connection. He walks alone, even when he wants closeness. He lets people misunderstand him because explaining himself feels like handing power away. But this same shadow trait is also what makes him extraordinary. Sigma males grow faster than others because their independence forces them to build themselves from the ground up. They become highly self-aware, emotionally intelligent, mentally disciplined, and socially untouchable. They don't fall into emotional traps. They don't cling to relationships that destroy them. They don't waste time proving themselves to people who don't matter. Their shadow has become their guiding compass. Not something they show, but something they rely on. Still, no matter how strong he becomes, the Sigma male never forgets where it all started. That original moment of pain that changed him. And maybe that's why he moves through life differently. Quietly, strategically, cautiously, but with a depth that few men can ever reach. Behind his calm exterior is a storm he learned to master. Behind his coldness is a warmth he rarely shows. Behind his distance is a loyalty he only gives to the rarest people. Behind his silence is 1,000 thoughts he will never say out loud. This shadow trait doesn't make him dangerous. It makes him powerful. It makes him unbreakable. It makes him unpredictable. It makes him the kind of man people never forget, even long after he's gone. He may hide this trait from the world, but it shapes everything he does. And the truth is, if this shadow didn't exist, the Sigma male would not be a Sigma male at all.